Hey guys, Alec here, along with my roommate Zachary.
What's up, guys?
Here from Food44Thought, the blog brought to you straight from WordPress.com. So we're here tonight to review the meal from Ernie Davis. Tonight, sorry, it's just so funny sitting next to this kid right here. Tonight was the Winter Carnival at Ernie Davis. So Zachary, any thoughts?
I mean, I didn't really get it. They didn't do like a good job with it because we walked in and when the lady was swiping our card, she was like, "You guys ready for the Winter Wonderland?" And I didn't know if there was like a
very
snow
very ambiguous.
Yeah. So we walked in and there was like I think there was a sign that said Winter Wonderland or Winter Carnival or whatever, but that was about it.
Was it Winter Wonderland? Yeah, Winter Wonderland dinner, something like that. But I mean, it was really hard to tell because there are very few decorations.
Yeah.
I mean, they had some balloons, some white, baby blue, go Tar Heels.
Okay.
And navy balloons. Then they had snowflakes hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah.
I actually hit my head on one of the snowflakes, a little disgruntled.
You okay?
I'm all right. But yeah, I mean, the thing about me and Zachary is that we get to-go boxes from Ernie Davis. So, at a meal,
you got it.
So funny, Sid.
You got it. Keep it coming.
But, at the Winter Wonderland, they feature soups. It's a very soup-heavy meal.
Lobster bits, clam chowder, tomato soup, different types of chili.
Yeah, I mean, which all look really good. But you just can't put those in a to-go box, which is slightly upsetting to us as Ernie Davis aficionados, as gurus, per se.
Self-proclaimed, of course.
Yeah, that's right. But, so, I mean, it's a little disappointing that we couldn't sample all the goodies that Ernie had. But yeah, the soups, they did look good, though.
They're good. One of our roommates, Tanner, I'm sure he'll be a guest on the show at some point.
He'll be here.
He got I think it was the crab...
Crab bisque?
Crab bisque.
Yeah.
And I got some chili, but it ended up just, going all over my box. Like, my chicken sandwich was covered in chili.
You do hate to see that. But you want to just tell us what you got tonight? Give the fans a little taste of what Ernie Davis is like.
Yeah, sure. Well, since it was soup heavy and I didn't really want to go for the soups, I went for the classic chicken sandwich, grilled chicken sandwich, slice of cheese.
What kind? Provolone?
It was provolone, yeah.
Good looks.
Onions. And I usually get a little bit of mayo on it, but the mayo looked disgusting.
It was a salad. It was an actual salad.
Yeah, so I went over to the salad bar line and got a little bit of ranch dressing.
Very wise.
It was a good audible.
Definitely a pro Ernie Davis visitor here.
I like to think so. And so after that, I got myself a little bit of chili. And then, I don't know why, but I was really feeling the coleslaw macaroni salad mix. So I got that in one sector, kind of a layer of mac salad.
You like to see that?
With a layer of coleslaw on top.
Yeah, there's nothing like a good base layer of mac salad, to be honest. So.
And then the other section, I got some peas, loaded up with peas. And after
you love peas.
But I don't love peas as much. I think I like peas, but then I get too many peas. And... They were fine, but I mean, I didn't finish them because
they're Ernie Davis peas.
What do you expect?
Yeah, exactly.
And then, I think that's it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
So in my box, I got spinach salad, per usual. Tossed a nice hard-boiled egg on top. Trying to get some of that protein.
Okay.
A little cholesterol.
Little cholesterol, too. It's a give and take.
Yeah, toss some black beans on that salad.
They had black beans today in salad bar. That's great.
Always a great day when there's black beans. Toss some creamy Italian. It's a relatively new dressing for me. Normally, I like to stick with the Caesar fat-free Italian. Those are always go-tos.
You were an Asian sesame.
Yeah, Asian sesame. Definitely at one point. But creamy Italian, that was the choice today. That was just the move I was trying to make.
Did it look good in the bottle? Is that why you got it?
Yeah, it's a nice white creamy salad dressing with little specks of Italian seasonings. I guess it is. Yeah, it's nice.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, so I got that chicken sandwich, same as him, but I put honey mustard on it. And what's great about Ernie Davis this semester is that the honey mustard is in the hamburger bar. It's in the topping section for the hamburger. I don't have to travel to the salad bar.
But you're there anyway, so it's not that big of a deal.
It's fair. But I mean, when I'm creating my chicken sandwich, I want to create it to perfection. Yeah, exactly.
Sure. I get that.
So I got chicken sandwich, spinach salad, tossed on some mashed potatoes.
Ooh. I didn't even see those.
Yeah, they were in the main entree line. They looked pretty nice. And then I got a deli sandwich, just a very sandwich and salad-heavy meal tonight,
Yeah.
I guess. It's like almost like a lunch, per se.
But it was like a bigger lunch, so some would call it a dinner, I guess.
Yeah, so true. Yeah, so I got a turkey, roast beef, lettuce, spinach, tomato sandwich. Ranch dressing, did I say that?
You didn't say ranch.
Ranch dressing?
You got ranch?
Yeah, on wheat bread. It was nice. It was really nice, and
Really?
it fit nicely in my to-go box, too, which I was not expecting.
That's always a plus.
Yeah, so, but yeah, that rounded out my meal, and then there were some good desserts tonight. I got some snowman-shaped cookies. I guess that's, like, kind of how I knew it was the winter carnival.
Yeah.
You see the snowman cookies, you know?
We got some ice cream sandwiches and, like, cookie witches for our roommates and stuff, you know. Got to give the people what they want.
So true. Shout out to my boy, Jalen Rose.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I mean, I think that about
Wraps
sums it up. I mean, it was an overall great day at Ernie.
I mean, I gotta say, like, the Winter Wonderland, I like it in theory, but I wish they could have done it better. Like, first of all, I'm a big fan of the Chinese food they have out usually, and they didn't have it because of the soups, I guess. It was...
Yeah, true.
And, I don't know, like, they can't obviously please the to-go box getters.
Yeah, I mean, we're a different crowd.
Exactly. So I assume if you ate there, the soups were great.
Plus, they have bread bowls, which look nice, to be honest.
But the caloric intake from one of those is
out
ridiculous.
of control.
It's ridiculous.
If you're trying to eat healthy at Ernie Davis,
no soup.
No soup for you.
That was great.
Oh, shout out to Seinfeld, right?
Yeah, your references are sick. Dude.
Yeah,
They're great.
All right, dude. Yeah, I mean, we're a different audience than what Ernie's, serving to.
We're like their B audience. You know what I mean? Their A audience are the people that eat there, the people who live in Ernie, or who travel in the bad weather to actually eat at Ernie.
Yeah.
As upperclassmen, we have our cars, we live off campus, so we park in the Ostrom lot to get the to-go box, and are able to eat and watch TV in the comfort of our own home.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
it is nice.
It's nice. So, obviously they don't necessarily cater to us, but we can't complain.
Yeah, I mean, it's a give and take.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you mentioned before on the show. I mean, Ernie's just trying to give the people what they need. Also, like you mentioned previously on tonight's episode.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that wraps it up for tonight. I mean, good overall night. And we got some good sports ahead of us.
UNC Duke, who you got tonight?
I got my Tar Heels, man.
Who you got? I'm expecting a big game at a Marcus Page in UNC. At home, they've been great at home against the top team. So I'm taking Marcus Page and Roy Williams Tar Heels.
Let's go. All right, that's all for Alec and Zachary tonight.
Thank you guys so much.
We'll see you guys next
listening.
episode. Peace out.
Peace.